Realistically, after the year we've had, it is a medal. I want that achievement that would be my whole life. I've worked my whole life for that. I started when I was 6 years old. I was quite good at swimming, and I started swimming when I was like 3 or 4, and I was quite good, and my parents thought, what else could he do? My swimming teacher just said, why not try diving? So it's quite young to start, 6 years old, but has given me I think enough experience and time to be as good as I am. I have come a long way. I started out in Manchester, Oldham, very small club. Only had a couple of diving boards. To see how far I've come I'm massively proud of myself. In diving, you have to learn new skills, and you're very, very scared of them. And it's the funniest moment is when I was put in chicken corner for refusing to do a dive. Chicken corner is like a corner where you sit when you refuse to do a dive, so you're too scared to go, and the coach is like, go and sit in chicken corner. When you're younger, you depend on your coach to think you're ready. So you do a lot of skills to prepare you for the harder skill, let's say. So you do an easier skill. So let's say you're doing a 2.5, you do a lot of 1.5, a lot of doubles on the lower boards. And the coach kind of knows if you're ready or prepared or make it easy enough on the next skill, and you kind of trust them that they know that you're ready. And that's kind of, and then obviously you get up there and you either petrified of it, or you kind of take it in your stride and you just give it a go. And yes, it can go wrong, but you kind of just keep going, and like I said, you have to trust in your coach. Jack was more of a role model when I moved to Leeds, and he was kind of like the proven world-class diver. When I was growing up, when I was about 7 or 8 years old, Peter Waterfield and Leon Taylor was definitely a massive inspiration to me. I have a picture of me and Leon when I was about 8 years old, and we recreated that at Commonwealth, and it was special to see how far I've come and how much of an inspiration he was to me. It was kind of like a unexpected, amazing opportunity for me. I always believed in myself to become part of the Olympic team, part of the A team, but never really kind of got there, because I think the qualification for Team GB and British diving is so tough to get into the team. But I always believed in myself, and Jack came to me and wanted to be my single partner, which meant so much to me that he believed in me, that I could stand next to him and perform as well as him, which meant a lot to me. We knew how good we were. I think there was a lot of question marks from other people about me being next to him, because I was still quite young. I haven't really had much experience on the world stage, because I had not done many senior competitions. I was kind of struggling to get into the team, but Jack really believed in me, which gave me the confidence that I needed to get on the board next to him and perform as well as we did the whole year, because it was one of the best years and most memorable years of my life. He's helped me through my whole career pretty much. Even if we weren't single partners, like we trained together every day for the last 5-6 years. He's not really changed much now with single partners, but he now cares a lot about me, how good I am next to him. So I won't say there's anything in particular that he's done to help me, but he's helped a massive amount throughout my whole career. So when I went to World Championships last year, that was my first ever world event senior, and I was kind of petrified really. I knew that if I focused on myself, I knew he would be fine, because Jack is so experienced and good that I didn't need to worry about him, which gave me less stress on, you know, like the team and the synchro. I could just focus on myself. But I definitely do depend on him in them tough moments, because in the routine building up to the dive and the kind of like training stuff, I kind of follow him and kind of do the same things as him, because I know that it works. I can build a routine around how good he is and try and do the best I can. I've always wanted to make the Olympics, so going there would be a massive achievement for me from where I've come from. I keep saying that just because I don't think I've realised how tough it was to come from where I was in Oldham. The Manchester pool was not being used as a club. The pool now at Oldham isn't there anymore. Just going to the Olympics would be huge, but now realistically, after the year we've had, it is a medal. I want that achievement that would be my whole life. I've worked my whole life for that. I think the Eiffel Tower and getting like good pictures with the Eiffel Tower in the background, I think that would be pretty cool. And I think just the atmosphere really. I think the whole time of being, I think you spend a few weeks there. I think just enjoying the whole experience really. I think focus on the competition first, and then once I've finished, I can enjoy the atmosphere and everything else.